And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I'm Cameron Woolley. So, a rather mundane week. Obviously, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yes. Well,
Happy holidays.
More importantly, you get anything good? Get any good loot? Anything sports related?
I got some new shirts. One of which I'm wearing right now because, not to brag, but I did lose like 20 pounds.
Whoa! All right, yeah, it look good.
So all my shirts are like super baggy on me. So I got a bunch of new shirts. I didn't really ask for anything. You know, there was no player where I'm really like, oh my god, I really want his jersey.
Right.
Because the Giants pissed me off. The Yankees.
You didn't ask for a Tommy DeVito jersey.
I didn't ask for
the
a Tommy
future
DeVito.
of the Giants.
No.
Okay.
No. I did.
Didn't jump on the bandwagon.
I did not end up like a lot of other people.
Okay.
Who got Tommy DeVito jerseys or like Tommy Cutlets T-shirts. It's like no. I took the Tommy DeVito run for what it was.
Sure.
A funny little insanity for Italians.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Right.
It was great. They really laid into the bit, and it was
did.
awesome. It was awesome, but again,
Hometown hero lives with his parents. All that.
Parents. He's probably gonna continue to live with his parents,
right?
Because he's probably not gonna be getting a giant contract anytime soon. So. Although he probably played himself.
Stranger things have happened, man. A lot of people are going down, man.
He probably played himself into a backup role in the NFL somewhere. So, good for him.
The Browns, could maybe use him.
No, Joe Flacco. Have you seen what Joe Flacco's been doing?
Sure.
That guy, every game, he's just throwing bombs, bro. Amari Cooper ended my fantasy season on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, speaking of fantasy, how'd you do?
I got bounced in the semifinals again.
Last place. Dead last.
Oh, this is what happens when you need to draft your own team, huh?
Yeah, I suck. I am general managing a football team is not in my future. So unless a great team is handing me with Justin Jefferson, Devonta Adams, Aaron Rodgers, circa 2021. It was a stacked team. Oh, and I still lost because scheduling problem. I lost in the championships. Anyways, yeah. But yes, Joe Flacco. I guess he's
dude. Hey, he has that Browns offense looking better than Deshaun Watson ever had them looking.
Yeah. Well, among
other things to dislike Deshaun Watson for.
Sure. Well, at least they're getting their money's worth out of Joe and not Deshaun. Yeah. Money pits, man. Just money pits.
As for other things I got for Christmas, I did get a gadget that I want to just toy around with.
Okay, which is?
I got a brand new Elgato capture card.
Okay.
I did record a couple videos. Nice. I recorded and uploaded a couple videos with my gaming channel, just Franken, because that's my gamer tag.
Yes. Yeah, look it up. So
I recorded a video of me playing some Smash Online. That was like kind of well edited.
Yeah.
It could have been just crudely edited crap because I'm home and I'm bored. I had nothing to do. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I'll hop on my Switch, record for half an hour, and then dice up the footage.
This is how greatness begins, though. Is it on Twitch? Can we check it out?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Even better.
It's on YouTube. Maybe I'll put a link below or something.
Okay. Check it out on YouTube. You should be subscribed anyways.
Yeah, subscribe to Franken on YouTube.
Yes.
I recorded I've uploaded a couple videos last week.
You're good at Smash.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Didn't you win a championship?
No, that's Mario Kart.
That's Mario Kart. Okay.
Mario Kart is the game I'm good at compared to my competition in the division I played in.
Right.
Compared to everyone else who plays competitively, I'm at best.
I just can't dedicate that amount of time. I play recreationally, thus I stink.
You play recreationally. Yeah, you touch grass. You go outside. You breathe fresh air.
Every so often.
I don't. I don't do. Well, you fly all the time. Actually, no, you probably don't. But you inhale nice pressurized air.
I do. I should just bring a Switch with me though, and just practice.
Yeah. Dude, bring a Switch with you. Honestly, dude, if you want a good way to pass time on flights,
Switch,
Just
Nintendo Switch.
and buy Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I'm being dead ass when I say that, bro.
So anybody want to
Tears of the
sponsor? Like you, I mean, you have a Switch. I'm sure you could use another one,
Tears
but
of the Kingdom.
if you want to chuck a couple Switches to the Cameron Willie Show, care of a Shared Universe podcast studio.
Yeah, we still gotta do it. We gotta do a video where we just like screw around and play video games.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
It's like where I can just farm you and Smash for an hour.
Yeah.
No, I could explain like some of the fundies to you. Like explain, like, do you know what neutral is?
No.
Okay.
I know a little bit about like edge guarding and edge guarding. Yeah, I know a couple of moves and then I press buttons and hope for the best.
It's like whiff punishing, short hopping. There's a lot of stuff.
Right.
Like Smash is
it's a very deep game.
Like, if Nintendo doesn't want their children's party games to be played competitively,
right,
they should stop making games with intricate technical stuff.
Yeah, strategy. It's a skill, man.
Like, dude, like if they don't want Smash to be competitive, stop making like characters with unique spacing. Stop making characters with different frame data.
Right.
Like, stop it. Like, stop giving us the option to turn off items and play on competitive stages.
Right. Counter moves. Yes. Everything. But it makes it fun for people who do want to ultra competitive.
Well, I don't know.
Gamers.
I don't know about fun.
And
I don't know about fun, dude. But here's the thing: when you start playing a game competitively, it doesn't become fun. Like, I play Mario
it's a job,
then,
yeah.
It's like it was tough.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough. Dude, this is Mario Kart's serious, bro.
It is.
Like, we stand on business.
Yes.
We stand on business, bro.
I've seen how competitive it is. I played against ultra competitive people, Hunter Pence, and
You played it,
and I get crushed.
Well, Hunter Pence has never played in like a super major though. Although God knows Hunter Pence has the time on him now.
He does, and that's the guy who's constantly got a switch on him, man. And
like, he's just a nerd. He's a nerd. Like, he's cool.
He's super cool.
To be a mule for his magic cards.
Oh yeah, I was a mule for his magic cards back in 2019. I want to say. I think it was 18, 19. What
team?
One
was
of those
he on?
years. He was on the Giants then.
He was on the Giants a couple of different stints. I don't know. I know he was on the Rangers for a little bit.
Yep.
Was this when he was on the Rangers?
No, that was a year after. So, or a year before. It was a year before.
18.
When he went to the Dominican, worked on his swing, came back, comeback player of the year. Yeah, that was a good year.
If you want to get better at baseball, dude, the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
it's the food, man. It's the food.
Could have been the food, and
like
he worked really hard too, though. But yeah, we'll credit some of the food and the coffee, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so I have you shifted your faith into Tyrod Taylor then yet?
I don't have faith in anybody in this giant quarterback room.
They kept it close, man. It was a good game against this latest game against the Eagles.
But they always keep it close against the Eagles, and you know what? It ends up with me. It ends up with them sticking their hand into my chest.
Yes,
and ripping my heart straight from my rib cage.
Yes,
like that. That is, and then after that they'll go into my intestines and rip them out. So like that's sorry for the graphic description there, but I mean that's how we do.
Just imagine that scene from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. They pull out that dude.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh, but you remember they pull a guy's heart out and they show it to him.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's like that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That should be the meme. That's the meme right there. We'll just Photoshop your face on that dude in the cage.
Yeah, like the Temple of Doom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I gotta go through the old Indiana Jones movies. I know Dial of Destiny sucked.
It was,
but most big movies nowadays suck.
It was all right. I wouldn't say it sucked. I'm watching and I was like, all right, this is all right, but why did they make this? That was my opinion.
On top of it, a movie that I did see recently that was amazing. Godzilla -1. I saw that with my mom last night. Oh my God!
All
what
right.
a movie!
I'm gonna go this week.
It is probably the best Godzilla movie ever.
That's what I've heard.
I don't say this
and there are
lightly.
a lot of Godzilla movies.
There are a
out there.
lot. I've seen a lot of them.
There are a lot of Godzilla
I've
movies.
seen a lot. I've seen most of the Heisei movies.
Yeah.
I still got to get around to the original 1954.
It's there when you want it. You know, if you like dudes in rubber outfits and screaming Japanese people, which I do.
It was CGI. The human characters. You know, when you see a Godzilla movie, the human characters are just cannon fodder.
Right. Yeah, they're collateral damage.
They're just like ways for the plot to. They're like plot engines.
Yes.
Or vehicles. Rather.
Yes.
It's like they're plot vehicles to get us to the next big monster fight.
Yes. Correct.
The human character, like the charm of this movie is the human characters.
Right.
Like I cannot, I'm sorry, I sound like I am just. I don't have an appropriate way to say what I'm doing while talking about this movie, but it's so good. I know I'm like totally fanboying right now, but oh my god, what a movie! And a Godzilla, he looks great. He looks great, and you know what? The movie, only a $15 million budget.
Yeah, and it's smashed that, gone way above that. So
on its opening, dude, they're gonna break that domestically.
I'm gonna check out
in
this
the
weekend.
US.
Check out this weekend. Take my kid. We'll have we'll have a good time.
No, I don't exactly like. It should be up for some kind of Oscar, like best foreign film or something.
That would be awesome if it won best foreign film over some like
I'm
artsy
dead serious.
like.
Dude, well, look at the Rotten Tomatoes for it right now.
All right, I will. Let's see. Let's see how fresh it is. Let's see how.
All right,
right.
Ming's typing here. We're gonna be a little bit.
Sorry. Okay.
Godzilla.
Let's-
Next one. That.
See how fresh it is. We got 98% across the board. The tomato
It's
meter.
not often that the critics
98
and the audience
agree. Right. It's usually like this or it's like way down here. 98.
Yeah.
98. Who's the like Derek Jeter like reviewer who's like, garbage. There's always one guy.
It's probably like a couple 90% that are weighing it down.
Yeah, I guess so. 98. Wow. All right. That's 154 reviews official on the tomato meter. That's awesome. Well, yes, best foreign film. Campaign it, book it. That would be awesome. Like Godzilla goes up to accept the award.
Although it's not a guy in a suit. It's CGI, but it's
They could put a guy in a suit,
like
though.
you see it.
That'd be awesome.
Like you know the CGI that you see in Marvel nowadays.
Yes.
That is just
Like
god
mind-blowing.
awful.
Oh, the bad CGI. Okay, yes.
I'm talking about since Endgame.
Sure.
Like post Endgame Marvel visual effects.
Okay.
Also, I mean, it's probably because the effects people are overworked and grinded down the
They
dust.
always are,
but
yes.
but you look at the visual effects in a modern Marvel movie and you compare it to this movie.
Yeah.
Marvel movies are usually 10 times the budget of this one.
Yeah.
The visuals in this are so much better.
And a good story.
Yeah.
Not just like...
No, a phenomenal story.
All right. I'm in, man. I'm in. I'll go check it out this week. You know what? Forget best foreign film. Best film.
Best picture?
Best picture. Like, what else is out there that could...
Oppenheimer.
Okay, sure.
Oppenheimer. Barbie's probably going to be up for... Barbie should win Best Original Song.
Yeah, probably
For
will.
I'm Just Ken.
It probably will.
Although, I don't know if Godzilla's going to be eligible.
For
an
any Oscar?
For an Oscar. I mean, it was released.
You know what?
It was released a little late.
Not. I mean, this year, right? So
Yeah,
should be eligible.
I mean, you know more about this than I do.
Yes,
so.
I don't know the specifics, but I
I'm
say
talking about like the.
I say whatever it is,
like
give it.
Hollywood.
If they need an exception, give them an exception.
Like you know more about Hollywood than me.
Yeah, for sure. Will the Giants finish not in last place in the NFC
I want them
East?
to lose out for the pick. There's no point. We don't have the funny pizza man starting at quarterback anymore.
Right.
We don't have the shit posting reasons to want this team to win. Like, we don't have the funny caricature starting at quarterback anymore.
Right.
We just have Tyrod Taylor, who's okay. Solid backup, but he's The quarterback room, the Giants might have the worst quarterback room in football. Like, when fully healthy, the Giants probably have the worst quarterback. They have Daniel Jones, who's a disaster. I'll take my L on that. They got Tyrod Taylor.
I mean, you're not alone on that. It wasn't your decision, by the way. So it flashes of brilliance.
They have Tyrod Taylor, who's okay.
Held his own this week.
And you have Tommy DeVito, who serves no purpose except to be a meme. He's a meme. It was a fun meme.
Yes.
And there were times where he looked great, but he holds on to the football too long.
That doesn't work with that Giants offensive line.
It doesn't work well with any offensive line.
No. Well, 2 more games left on the schedule, correct? So Rams and Giants.
They better be losses. Better be losses.
And then the Eagles come back.
I hope to God they're losses. Please, dude. I want the good draft pick. And just get it up there. Get it up there. It's probably too late.
I mean, at this point, there's no point in winning, right?
Yeah, there's no point in winning.
Not even pride. Pride's out the window.
Pride. I mean, like, why would you be proud of this?
Take the draft pick. Get it. Get a QB. Get some much needed pieces.
Let's have a look at the playoff picture. I want to see what's going on here.
Yes. Here we go. All right, clinched the spot. Ravens, Dolphins, Browns.
Browns in the bad. That's still weird to me. Congratulations to the Detroit Lions on winning their first division title in 30 years. I mean, God. Their first ever NFC North title, because the last time they won a division, they were in the NFC Central.
Yeah.
So there will finally be a home playoff game in Detroit.
Yes.
For Dan Campbell and his crew that he has done a phenomenal job with.
All right, go Jared Goff, man. Give him some love. It would be fun to see them win a playoff game or 2. 2 would be great.
Yeah, 2 or 3 possibly. I mean,
Yeah. Also, Niners, Eagles, Cowboys. So no questions there. Okay, so we get to the Chiefs.
Is a
who are a disaster right now.
Weird. I mean,
I'm sure you watched the Oakland game, or maybe caught highlights at least.
I saw the scores.
Okay, I had it on in the background.
Awful.
One, seems like the receivers forgot how to catch.
The Chiefs receivers are terrible.
The passes are there. And then, not just turnovers, but 2 defensive touchdowns in the span of 7 seconds. Which I didn't even know was possible. I mean, that span, like maybe you'll see it every so often in hockey, maybe.
Yeah.
But not football. Not football.
It's hard to do that in football.
It's almost impossible to do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Much less on.
You have to really try.
Yes. Yeah. So whoever scripted this, like, make it believable at least, right? Yeah. Not looking good. 9-6 though.
They're still gonna squeak their asses into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Please.
Then
I'm not. Although the theory, the question arises. Taylor Swift. What does she have to do with all of this?
Okay, good. Funny you bring that up. I don't know who.
Hey, she wreaks havoc wherever she goes.
Okay.
And I say this with the utmost respect for her career as a musician. Swifties, do not come after me.
Okay, Skip Bayless officially put it out there. Called her a distraction. Do you agree with this? Now, we've seen this before. My example, and not that it affected me personally, but it kind of did because he was on my fantasy team. I drafted him, or I traded for him. I acquired him after he broke up with Rihanna. And if you see the stats when he was dating Rihanna, he was horrible. He was not the Batcamp that we all knew and loved. I grabbed him after they broke up, and he was a beast.
Nearly won MVP.
nearly won MVP and propelled me to the 2011 CBS Sports Fantasy Baseball Championship that year. I have the trophy in storage somewhere. Why don't I have it
You gotta
displayed?
display it, dude.
I do.
Dude, that was one of the greatest fantasy moves in the history of all time.
Yeah.
Like that, grabbing a guy after he breaks up with the,
Usually a good move. So
especially with a celebrity like Rihanna.
Yeah. Now it wasn't all him. I had Clayton Kershaw. I think I had Roy Halladay that year. It's a pretty awesome players.
I mean, but Matt Kemp was the guy who pushed you over.
He did.
Over the hump.
He did.
And
However,
you grabbed him because he broke up with Rihanna.
Well, actually I did, because I had a feeling, because I'd seen this. You see it all the time, but baseball.
They start dating the Yoko Ono type, and
yes. I mean, no.
And I would say, if it's any artist nowadays who can Yoko Ono one of the greatest football teams ever, it's Taylor Swift.
Right, but now on the flip side,
that's not to say Taylor Swift is as awful as Yoko Ono.
No,
but
Taylor Swift can sing, first of all.
Yeah, Taylor Swift can sing. She can write her own music, and she can sell out. And
honestly,
stadiums in a heartbeat.
They're both powerhouses, but I don't see Taylor Swift has established herself. She's not trying to force fandom on herself because of this relationship.
I will say, to their credit, they have been keeping it a little private.
Yeah, I mean,
Travis Kelce's a nice guy.
Yeah.
And
a good player.
I listen to his podcast, but great player. But dude, listen to her music. It's a horrible idea to think you can fix that, dude.
Right.
You're not settling down with Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is not a long-term option.
Probably not, but yeah. However, when
although I can't wait for that album to come out when they eventually break up. Oh my god, dude, she's gonna call him like a system tight end. Then she'd be nothing without Andy Reid. Oh my god. Oh,
these are the lyrics.
That is gonna be an amazing album.
Yeah, but to be fair,
I will voluntarily listen to Taylor Swift.
You will buy the.
No, I'm not gonna buy the.
All right, but you'll stream it on Spotify.
I will stream it on Spotify the moment it comes out.
Okay, you'll be one of the billion people that stream that album.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only a billion.
That's all she asked.
What about like 3 billion?
Yeah, it'll be 3 billion.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't blame Taylor Swift for the Chiefs' downfall. Now, when Rihanna screwed up Matt Kemp, it was just him. The rest of the Dodgers were fine. It was an individual effort. But this, none of the receivers can catch. They forgot. You've seen the games. Yeah. They can't hold on to the ball. How do you blame Taylor Swift for that? You can't.
It's just a funny little. I don't know. People like. It's a fun story.
It is. It's very fun.
It's a fun narrative, and it's fun.
They're both well liked,
and it is fun.
No scandals.
It's fun to whack the hornet's nest known as the Taylor Swift fandom.
Yes, of course,
Swifties. It's fun to shake that hornet's nest.
Yes,
it's fun.
It's,
if nothing else, it gets interactions.
It's fun to poo-poo something that everybody else likes. Yes. I know exactly how that feels.
Not everybody. Dude, Taylor Swift is polarizing, dude. She's divisive.
I think a billion. I think
she's a billionaire. I respect her career. Right. And her music's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. She can sing. Her songs are catchy.
She can perform.
And she can perform. Dude, she's an entertainer. She can entertain.
I heard that some of her sets went like 35 songs.
Yeah. So you get your money's worth.
Like when I can tell you, as somebody who works with his voice.
Yes.
Even just yapping for an hour with a full bottle of water.
Yes. Tire you out. It's draining being this awesome.
The vocal cords.
Yes.
And especially when I'm calling a game and I need to have like inflection.
Yes.
That's hard. When I was in AC, my voice was fried by the end of that weekend.
Yes.
My voice was fried between me calling games and between me yelling at my friends who were playing. I mean, like it's draining.
Yes, putting that kind of emotion.
Yeah,
and
putting the inflection.
Yes, and just giving people a good show.
Like how, and she would
look at the effort we're putting forth right now.
She did one
for all of you.
this isn't the highest effort for him. But like,
Okay, fair enough.
it evolved into us.
Give me your
sorta-
Taylor Swift right now. Like, give me your Taylor Swift like ever right here. Yes. All right. Well, it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
No, her sets go for like 2-3 hours. Like when I saw Metallica, they only did like 15 songs, which is still incredible, especially considering like Metallica's like lineup and the
Right.
way their songs go.
Yeah, and not for nothing, they're a little older than Taylor Swift, or a lot older.
Yeah, James Hetfield has a different inflection.
Yeah, they're like in their 60s now, dude. Like,
yeah, James Hetfield just turned 60.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame Taylor Swift at all. I blame, I think you mentioned it last week, I think they're changing offensive coordinator. May have something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Eric Bieniemy is now no longer with them. He's over with the Washington Commanders. By all accounts, he was a taskmaster, made them work really hard, and could have led them to this Super Bowl championship last year. I can't say.
Andy Reid is. This could just be an off year. It's like there were even years where the Pats in their dynasty years went like 10-6.
Yeah.
Like 9-7. Like there were years where they weren't really remarkable.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets that. Everyone forgets in like 06 when the Patriots weren't really all that.
Yeah.
And that after, like, there were years where they were a wild card team. The New England Patriots with Tom Brady, prime Tom Brady, were a wild card team.
Yeah.
At times.
Yeah, but this is a lot of people after they won the Super Bowl a couple times. People are like, well, Mahomes is going to catch up to Tom Brady. It's like, look how hard it is. Look how hard it is to even get to the Super Bowl multiple times, much less win them. So little respect for Tom Brady. Love him or hate him. I mean, he had a superstar wife. Didn't hurt him.
Giselle was just a supermodel.
Sure. I mean, I know
there's a difference between Giselle
and Taylor Swift,
who was a model who was a superstar halfway across the world.
Oh, okay. Still, superstar nonetheless.
Him and Giselle are split up now. So
yeah, well, as I'm sure most people predicted eventually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but TB12, a little respect. 7 rings, not easy, especially with these kind of distractions. Women, money, fame.
When you have your number one receiver fooling around with the most popular human on earth.
Yes.
Like maybe, just maybe.
Yeah. Back to the playoff picture. All right. Chiefs, Jaguars, Bills, Colts.
Dude, the Jaguar, that's a team that also is just falling apart.
Yes. They're battling it out with Indianapolis right now,
and Houston.
And then we got the Bucks, the Rams, and the Seahawks. So it's
dude, the Bucks. Baker Mayfield's been balling.
Yeah, who knew? And then on the bubble, we got Houston, we got Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, the Raiders, the Broncos, the Vikes.
Although the Broncos, see that they benched Russell Wilson.
I did.
They're trying to get out of that contract. They're going to fail him on a physical, and then they're going to cut him.
Is that the move?
Yeah, but they're still going to inhale a bunch. They're still going to eat
so much. That's just
much money.
Just bad, right? Just bad. Vikings, Packers, Saints, Falcons, and Bears. These guys on the bubble. Yeah, I don't know if any of these stand out to you. I don't know if any of these. Yeah, they're not some more on the fringe than others. Some playing better than others, but I don't know if any of these stand out to you. And then, eliminated. Both New York teams.
Shocker.
Shocking. But yeah. This Broncos saga should be interesting.
Let's ride.
Should be interesting.
Broncos country.
Yes.
Let's ride.
Yeah. Both
country.
Both a gamble and perhaps a strategic move to get out of a bloated contract that just
my God.
just didn't work out.
And that you can't fault him for the process of it. It's like Russ was a great quarterback going in. And he played well at certain points this year, but
Yeah. Not.
Sean Payton doesn't like him. And that was the end of that. When Sean Payton yelled at him on the sideline, it's over.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you gamble, and sometimes you lose. And sometimes you lose big. Sometimes you lose big with albatross contracts. So.
Although, sometimes when you gamble, you can win a gajillion dollars.
Yes.
Most gamblers quit before they win a gajillion dollars.
It's the second time I've heard that this week. During the break I was.
It's a funny meme. Wait, what casino were you in?
I wasn't in a casino. I kept getting dragged to a Sheetz convenience store, like the gas station, and I kept buying scratch-off lottery tickets for some reason, and then I decided to just stop. And yeah, somebody told me that most gamblers quit before they win, which is how gamblers justify their losses. But I decided to retire from buying $30 scratch-off lottery tickets because it didn't work out. I was like, well, if I bet big, I'll win big, right? And it didn't quite work out that way. Much like the Denver Broncos, although they could pull it out. They're gambling again, much less at stake right now. But yeah, I would love to see him make the playoffs.
The Broncos,
Yeah.
Jared Stidham.
Why not?
It would be. This whole NFL season has been stupid. I cannot remember a stranger and stupider NFL season to date. Most of the starting quarterbacks in the league have gotten hurt. Half of the starters in the playoffs are going to be backups.
Yeah.
If you had your starting quarterback playing for the entire season, you were a lock for the playoffs. Basically.
Which is, why it's kind of worked out for the teams that are in the playoffs. We're heading that way.
But the 49ers, Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Yep,
Eagles,
Lamar.
Jalen Hurts never got hurt.
Yep.
Lions, Jared
Goff.
Goff never got hurt. Cowboys, Dak Prescott never got hurt.
Yep.
The Browns, their quarterback got hurt, but then their replacement ended up being an upgrade.
Even better, yeah.
And the Ravens, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Tua, I still don't know what to think of Tua.
I don't think
I still don't know.
I don't think anybody does, but it's working out.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's a track team. Although it works. Tyreek Hill running in a straight line is just one of the most unstoppable moves in the NFL. If there's one safety guy, if you're a defensive coordinator, but you have no reason to run only one safety high.
No.
Against the Dolphins. All you need to do,
you're gonna get burned.
All you need to do is find a way.
You get burned every time.
All you need to do is just pump that safety down, and then I'm throwing lefty here to imitate Tua, but then you just chuck it.
Yeah.
My lefty form is awful.
Well, you're not a lefty, right?
My righty form. I played quarterback in schoolyard football, so I threw dots back then, dude.
Just laser beams to the kids at the Voyagers Community School.
Yeah, in the Voyagers yard.
Yeah.
A school not known for athletics at all.
No. Well, I mean, in a school not known for athletics, you stood out, man. You stood out. Good job. Good job. Did you watch the Ravens 49ers game? That was.
I didn't, too. My mom cut the cord for cable, and
man.
Stuff.
Oh, I mean,
I don't.
We have our other sources, of course.
We have other methods of watching live sporting events that are
perhaps not endorsed by, say, the FCC or
ethically fine.
Ethically, well, all right.
Ethically fine.
Here's how I justify
our ambiguous.
Here's how I justify it, because they're showing games on.
We illegally stream NFL games in Minecraft. That is what we do.
Okay, well we play Minecraft then.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
No, in Minecraft. You know what I mean? In Minecraft.
Yes, in Minecraft. Yes.
Yeah. Wait.
But here's how I justify it. They're showing games exclusively on what, Peacock and Apple TV or whatever. These aren't accessible to everybody.
The Apple TV. Apple TV Plus. That is the stupid. Why is that a streaming service? Why? I can excuse the other ones.
Sure.
Why Apple? The other ones, they have their own IPs. It's Max, I get it.
Sure.
Disney Plus, I get it. Paramount, I
Right.
get it. Peacock, I get it.
Yeah.
What is the point of Apple TV Plus? I don't understand why it exists. I
'Cause
cannot understand why. Why the original content on like what even is the point
I
of
mean,
Apple TV Plus?
I
Do not know a single show on there that has been like everyone's like, oh my god, you gotta get Apple. Oh, you gotta watch this. Like, what the hell's the point? Even Netflix, after they got pillaged by the other streaming services, they have Stranger Things.
yeah. Well, I got one word for you, Cameron. Money.
Yeah, I know.
Money.
I know. I know.
Money.
Mr. Krabs is running every.
Mr. Krabs is running
Yeah,
everything.
I know.
yes.
Mr. Krabs is running. They, you need me money. I
And
don't
then
understand. I do
with
not.
President Plankton, yes.
I do not understand why the hell Apple TV Plus is a thing.
yes.
I don't even understand the point of it. Why? Just because everybody. Dude, Apple isn't even a media company.
No, but
Why
they are.
does
Well,
Apple
they are.
want to foray
They
into
are
it?
now because they see the money in it.
What's
It came-
this? Steve Jobs' original vision.
I don't think Steve had anything to do with this. Although
What- was
I
this
think there
Steve
were.
Jobs' No, they make computers, they make technology, they make phones. Dude, I will say, I have no problem saying that iPhones are awesome. We have no
Concur.
problem.
I concur.
You have a MacBook. Macs are really cool. I just happen to play video games and I need something that can run Destiny 2 at higher than 20 frames per second. That's why I don't own a MacBook.
Right. They're not gaming
No, but for
machines
anything
per se.
else, a
Yeah.
Mac is way better than a Windows machine.
in
But,
general. Yes.
you know, because like you can't exactly fit a 3090 into a MacBook.
Yeah. But with that in mind, with the streaming games exclusively on these other services that I don't have and I don't want to pay for, I think that's how I justify it. Should be, it's a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's way more ethically acceptable to pirate NFL games in Minecraft than to pay for a useless streaming service that you're never going to use.
yeah. But with that being said, yeah,
You got to cut costs. In this day and age, any method of cutting costs is the super. It goes a long way.
yes, it does. It does.
And that's why I'm gonna.
You know, and the economy's
I'm
in-
going to be leeching off my mom's accounts
Oh,
for
yeah.
as long as.
So what we do is share it. That's called being,
Although they started cracking down on the password share, dude, Netflix.
saw that. Come
But
on.
dude,
Yeah.
screw Netflix.
Yeah. So with that being said, Ravens with a dominant victory over the 49ers. Yeah, could be a preview. Could be a preview. I don't know.
Nice rematch of the Harbaugh Bowl.
Oh, the lights out bowl?
Yeah, the lights
Remember
out.
the lights out bowl?
That is.
How old were you when that happened? Do you remember?
I was 8.
That was
20. It was
11?
beginning of 2013.
13, that's what I thought. Okay.
It was the 2012 season. I say it was 2012 because it was the
Right.
2012 season.
Yeah. Yeah, good rematch. Good, strange game.
That was,
Strange game.
in my opinion, the most underrated Super Bowl ever.
I agree.
That was an amazing game.
It was. It lead changes and the lights went out and a delay. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Funny things happen when the lights go out. Yeah, I was at a Devils Lightning game in 2010.
I've heard this story.
Yep,
with
and half the-
Steven Stamkos. Like,
Yep.
of course, someone doing something that has never been done in the history of hockey, and it happens against the Devils.
Of course, yeah. But I was at The Rock.
What year was it?
I believe it was 2010.
Okay, so
If
they
I'm
were
not
still
mistaken.
They didn't suck.
Yeah. And yeah, half the lights went out. They decided it was unsafe to play the game with half the lights out. So it was postponed and replayed. Now they resumed. It was resumed at a later date. Very weird. Very weird. So
I mean, it's like normally the Prudential Center is, no pun intended,
rock solid. Yes. Yeah. I
Here's,
can't
like,
even.
I don't really have a lot of complaints about the Rock, like, as a stadium.
No. I haven't.
But when I watch other games, the Rock probably has the best lighting.
Oh, by far, yeah. I've been to MSG. It's literally night and day, in my opinion.
Yeah, like I watched the Devils Rangers playoff games. It looked they turned the brightness down.
I agree.
I feel like this is a nice segue to start talking about the Devils because like
That's a great idea.
but they've been having like a little bit of a solid run as of late. Like they lost 3 straight, which I mean that gave me a maroon, but
Yeah.
like
Well, one in overtime. So I mean, yeah, and they haven't lost a lot in overtime. So that's
to their credit, they have gotten so much better in overtime.
oh yeah, they're
Like,
I think
I
they're
almost get excited when games go to overtime now because
they're
think about it, this team is built for open ice.
yes,
And that is
with
literally
those
all,
players.
All
yes.
3-on-3 is. You put the Hughes brothers and Jesper Bratt out there. Although in the game against Columbus, and did you Luke Hughes?
Dude,
we gotta
wait.
watch. I want to
Come
watch
on,
that goal again
come on,
so badly.
Come on, you know I have it up here.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is just silly.
Look at this.
All right, Jack behind the
Starts
net.
at-
Behind the net. Jack
Starts at
drop pass to Luke, his brother Luke. Luke cross the blue line, cross the red line, cross the blue line, splits 2 defenders.
Who does that remind you of?
That would be one Scott Niedermeyer, my friends.
I have not.
Almost
I-
exact. They should do.
I have not seen. Believe me, I have seen like his goal from.
Oh, yeah, the
95.
Yeah.
He took on the entire team.
Yes, and scored. I wonder if we could find that. I'm sure I have it. Yeah, beautiful goal, and it was right after they VTech. It wasn't VTech's all VTech's fault. It was freaking.
It was Jonas Siegenthaler.
Siegenthaler.
Ford, we gotta address
Yes. What happened?
what the hell happened to Jonas Siegenthaler.
I don't know. Is he okay?
What the hell? I'm actually confused. I'm confused.
Because it looks like he just gave up. I don't know what you call that. He just stood there. Yeah. Crazy. All right, let's see if we can find this Niedermeyer goal here. Was it game 2?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I like hearing Gary Thorne's.
All right, same spot almost. Splits 2 defenders. Splits 2 more. Splits 1-on-3. Boom. Almost exact, my friends. Almost exact.
Dude, he could.
Zelapukin. Yeah.
You want to talk about like best skaters in
Yeah.
NHL? That guy. That guy skated like a deer, bro. Look at this.
Yeah, right from the dot. Just look at that. He's got 3 people around him.
That was the
Gets his own rebound.
on Paul Coffey.
Yes. Never give up,
Dude,
my
that
friends.
Red Wings team was
Look, he's got 4 guys around him.
Dude, Lidstrom on against a pairing with Nicholas Lidstrom and Paul Coffey on
Yes.
it.
Yes. Insanity, my friends. Insanity.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Anyways, yes.
And then Timo Meyer on a broken play, dude. Kent Johnson just whiffed on that.
He did. As we
Also,
reported
that
this.
giveaway, I almost like put my fist through my mind.
Yes, I figured. He's right through the squeaked it through the 5 hole.
Simple,
Everybody.
you know.
Nothing
Went
fancy.
over the slot, just wired it.
Yep. Waited, patient.
Huge win for the Devils.
Yes.
Right? Turning 0 points into 2 in that game.
In the last 2 minutes.
I can't exaggerate how important that is.
Absolutely.
Especially against a team like the Blue Jackets. Team you gotta beat.
you
have to get 2
have
points
to.
on the Blue Jackets. We've already lost them at home once.
You have to. And not for nothing, that's 4 goals in 3 games for Timo Meyer. Is that
Timo
correct?
Meyer heating up like I said he would.
Thank God. I know there's been injury talks. Maybe maybe he came back too quickly.
He's found his footing. Is definitely Timo time in New Jersey. He's done a great job.
Thank God, because they need him.
I'm loving what he's doing.
They need him.
Especially since like Jack Hughes has kind of cooled off a little bit. We're not getting game break. He's only scoring 1 point every game. Also, shout out Dawson Mercer with 3 points, including a
1 goal,
big
2
time,
2 assists.
big time one-timer goal to take the lead in the third before they eventually tied it back up.
It would be good to see him heat up as well.
or to tie it up before
Yeah, before Siegenthaler
they
gave the
eventually
game away.
took.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was just a bad goal. Hopefully he works harder, learns from whatever that was. Yeah. But Kira Schmid sent down to Utica Nico Dawes in the backup spot. I think there's a back-to-back game this week, so we're probably going to see him. Yeah, Ottawa, Boston.
Oh man, none of the goalies we have right now I'm comfortable throwing against Boston. Although Vanacek played really well in the overtime win against Boston.
Yes.
Although TD, we've never played well in the Garden.
Nope.
So
So it is a hostile
the
environment.
Boston Garden.
It is a hostile environment, my friends. However, maybe you have an explanation for this. The Devils' home record is awful. They can't win at home.
I don't.
What? How do you
I
explain
don't know
this?
why-
And this dates back to last season. They were not great at home last year
Like,
either.
they're road warriors, which hey,
Oh,
given their current postseason position,
okay.
by points percentage, they're the 8th seed,
Yes, which that gets them.
which lines them up in the first round against the New York Rangers yet again.
I mean, it's like it's
I'm
scripted.
I'm
The
saying-
script is as
I'm just saying.
it's scripted. Yes.
Most likely, the Rangers would dismantle this team in 5 games at most. But if the Rangers win like 57 games and win the President's Trophy, and the Devils sort of just limp into the playoffs with like say 43 wins or something, they have the opportunity to do something very, very, very funny. If nothing else, it would be hilarious.
It's always hilarious, but it'd be even more hilarious. in this case, yes.
It was funny last year.
It was great last year.
This year, the last year the Devils were just straight up the better team.
Sure, but
Last year I cannot exaggerate how much last year's team would blow the doors off of this year's.
right. Sure. Well, yeah, it did take 7 games though.
Also, I'm just saying the Devils have looked significantly worse when Brendan Smith is in the lineup.
Okay. Yes.
And it sucks when Lindy Ruff he's got something for the guy. He has an affinity for him.
For whatever reason, naked pictures, blackmail. We're not sure.
I don't know. No, he's got a strong physical presence.
That's
Which is the thing that I hate hearing.
yes.
I hate hearing about, he's gritting sandpaper. He does the dirty work. It's like, shut up.
Yes. New Jersey 8-2 at home, so and they evened it up recently, but and 10-5-0 on the road, so significantly better. I have no explanation for this though. Theoretically, you're in a different town, different bed, playing in hotels, traveling, tired. Theoretically, your road record it's harder to play on the road.
Significantly worse.
But for
on the
whatever
road,
reason,
but then at home,
yeah, dating back to last year, they've been way better on the road. So, which gives me hope for this weekend, as they're both on the road in Ottawa.
No, in Canada.
Yes.
They've been
Very dominant.
last couple of years, this team likes playing in Canada,
Yes.
which is shocking because we don't really have a lot of Canadian players on the team. The only ones I can name off the top of my head are, I think Toffoli's Canadian. So like,
I think you're right.
Literally, Toffoli, Dougie
Yes.
Hamilton, who's hurt right now,
Yes.
and Dawson Mercer.
Yeah.
Only Canadian guys on the team I can name. There are more Swiss.
Yeah, got Swedes, got Americans.
There are more Swiss guys than Canadians.
Yeah.
Americans? Oh my God. Do we have Jack Hughes? I think in the next Olympics could become Captain America.
Literally.
I think he can take the mantle from TJ. No, I think Team USA Jack Hughes in the Olympics is gonna be a self-supplying nuclear reactor.
Yes.
I think he is gonna be a superstar in the Olympics.
I agree. And so, wait, what year were 2023? So, when are the next Winter Olympics?
Next year.
Next year, 2004 or 2024.
Yeah,
Okay.
24. If the NHL allows them to play, which I hope they do.
Give
We
me-
haven't had a proper international tournament since the crappy World Cup of Hockey in
Yeah.
2016. And the U.S. sucked in that tournament.
Right.
I know the World Juniors are going on right now, but like,
They are. Are you paying any attention? Or
I haven't paid a lot of attention. I know this Jimmy Snuggerud guy on the U.S. has been amazing on
Yeah.
the Blues prospect. Which, I mean, those guys have got to feel amazing about him.
Yeah, couple
They've gotta be
Devils
confident in their
prospects in
choice.
there playing good. I hear.
I think Seamus Casey's he plays collegiate, so I don't know. Lenny Hamanow, our highest draft pick, Finnish. He's been really good.
Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. But yeah, 3 games coming up into the new year, so all on the road. Ottawa, Boston Capitals. It's just fun. I was trying to see what's coming up next year. Yeah, you're going back the 13th. We should go to a game. We should go hit it. We should go hit a game. I gotta see if I'm around next.
Oh my God.
2 back-to-backs next weekend. I haven't been to a game in so long. A year.
Me
It's
neither.
been over a year.
I don't know if I'm gonna spend money seeing this team. Also, going from New Rochelle to Newark it's a logistical issue. Believe me, I last year there were so many times where I'm like, I gotta go to a game.
Yeah.
A game, because it was basically like more often than not they were destroying whoever they were playing.
Yeah.
Especially in like November.
Right.
November 2022 was probably the best stretch of Devils hockey I will ever see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barring a run where they win the Stanley Cup. That November 22 will be actually at 2012 was the 2012. Although that team wasn't really convincingly good.
No, not convincingly.
That team wasn't convincingly good.
Good, but yeah.
The 20
convincingly.
that team just like last year the 13-game win streak that you broke.
I did by going to the game. Yes.
That was a force of nature.
Yes, it was. I don't know if we'll ever see that again. Have stadium series.
Yeah, at
MetLife, February 17th. Devils Flyers.
I'm not playing on the turf there, so hopefully nobody will get hurt.
I looked into it. I think I'm home that week. I looked into it. Last time I checked, there were still tickets available. They weren't. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here that day. I don't know, man. I mean, got to do it at least once, right? Devils Rangers would be ideal, but Devils Flyers
When
will work
the
as
hell
well.
are the Devils going to get a Winter Classic?
Probably
The Golden Knights and Kraken are getting a Winter Classic.
Probably
you
never.
You can't use the old team excuse on me anymore.
Yeah. Plenty of tickets available. I don't know, man. I'll give it some thought if I can.
Those aren't super expensive.
Yeah. Now, they're starting at $80 on up to $370 plus. Now, granted, this is Ticketmaster, so you're going to add in another. I'm going to say 50% in fees. So these are actually $120 tickets. If they don't show you the fees till the end, but they're tacking on massive fees.
I want to do SeatGeek for.
Yeah, again, massive fees though. So, and then these cheap seats have a warning attached to them that says rear view of concert stage. Which are they playing? There's a concert.
Yeah, Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, all right. I don't. I mean, I care about seeing them. I can hear them live. I'm fine with that.
I don't care.
Do you need to see Joe Jonas?
I don't care about the Jonas Brothers.
Right.
Nick Jonas is a solid actor. I mean, I saw him in a couple movies.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it wait till it's closer, but don't be surprised if I'm like, hey man, what are you doing on
the
Saturday?
Jonas Brothers? Not exactly my cup of tea when it comes to boy bands.
Oh, sure.
Now, if it were Big Time Rush,
sure,
then it would be. Although I only know one of their songs.
Yeah,
I know the opening.
So you need to know.
I know the opening to their Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
show.
or if it's One Direction, sure, I'll go. I'll go for some One Direction. I did. Yeah, I've been keeping tabs on the tickets though. I don't know. It'd be fun. Be more fun if it was like 30 degrees and little light snow.
It doesn't snow around here.
That's a problem.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, what if it's like today? It's like it's 53 right now.
Yeah, I wore my Carhartt today. I don't know why. I could wear
I know, why are
a loose hoodie.
You could have worn, yeah, like a shared universe hoodie or something. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a game time decision. It'd be nice to go. We don't get nice things all the time.
Let's see, March. Are they playing on my birthday? Will they be ruining my birthday?
Let's see. We're going to the March schedule.
March 5th, they are going to be ruining my
They're playing
birthday. Awesome.
at home against Florida, which historically they've not been great against. But yeah, hey, but maybe they'll win for your birthday. That's all we can hope
This
for.
team doesn't give me birthday.
That's all we can hope
I can't
for.
rely on my sports teams to make me happy.
Yeah. What else? Yeah. When they,
Also, God, dude, my birthday's on a Tuesday, dude. That's lame.
well,
My Tuesday class schedule's super light.
oh, okay. So you celebrate. You're good. You're totally
Although
good.
the next morning I have a 9:30 class.
totally
that I gotta
good.
Wake up for it. Dude, my class schedule is the most mangled, weird-looking thing ever. Although I have Fridays off.
All right.
I do have
I got
Fridays off.
something else here that I don't know if you were aware of. Aaron Boone, your beloved managed skipper, New York Yankees, is coming to Oceanport, New Jersey
Oh, jeez.
on January 27th. A place called Baseline Social. It's a sports bar, massive sports bar that just opened up.
Wow.
At Fort Monmouth.
Oh,
100-foot screens. I've not been there yet, but my friends have. They say it's amazing. And Q&A with Aaron Boone at Baseline Social, January 27th, which I believe is a Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Event begins at noon. Tickets start at $20. And here are the levels you can get, Cameron Woolley. $20 gets you in the door, plus fees. $50 gets you in the door, 2 drink tickets, a pretzel or a pizza, and something called Q&A access. You can get in line to maybe ask him a question. $100 gets you a photo op on top of all that.
Oh, my
And then $150 gets you an open bar and buffet and a VIP meet and greet. So, and an autograph item. So, I mean, I saw this pop up on my feed. I was like, huh, this is interesting. I don't know how they scored him. I don't know why he's coming to Oceanport. But if you were to go, what would you ask him? You're in line. You're up to the mic. You're next. It's like, you young man, do you have a question? What would your question be? Would you have one at the ready? And can you keep it clean? It's a sports bar, so I say, you don't want to get kicked out. You don't want to insult the man to his face, but maybe you do. Maybe it is your right as a fan to both praise and criticize at the same time. As a fan. So, say we got a couple of VIP tickets.
I gotta think of something that I'd like say to his face.
Right.
Anything that I'd say on this podcast, I'd never say to his face.
Well,
I do not have the balls to do that.
that's why we hide behind these microphones.
Yeah,
So
I hide behind these microphones. I'm a wimp. I'm a wimpy fan.
Hey, we're normal internet users that hiding behind keyboards and microphones. Yes. Okay, well, do you have a nice question you would ask him? Or a legit question?
How can I word any question I'd ask without sounding like Frank Costanza? Talking to George Steinbrenner.
You traded Buhner? How could you trade Buhner? Yes.
How could you give $12 million to Hideki Arabu?
Yes. Arabu.
Oh my god.
All right, give it some thought. Give it some thought.
Like,
I
I can't ask any question other than what the hell are you thinking?
It's good.
Like,
Valid. Valid.
What the hell?
Well, wouldn't he just?
What goes through your head?
Wouldn't he just deflect to
Yeah.
Cashman
Yeah,
in that case? Listen,
he just deflects. No, he deflects. Man,
managed.
Aaron Boone overall is not a horrible manager.
No.
I do not think Aaron Boone is that bad of a manager, and I will shut up about the Yankee brass this offseason because they traded for Juan Soto.
Yes. Okay.
I do not care. Do I think they should add more? Yeah. Do I think they are going to add more? Yeah. I think there's a starter.
It's not over yet. It's only
I
December.
think there's a starter that's going to be thrown in that rotation.
I hope so, or I don't hope so.
No, well, you don't.
I don't hope so, but it'll
no.
happen. There's still guys out there.
There's rumors about Jordan Montgomery. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Blake Snell, I want them to stay far away. I want them to stay far away from anybody with an injury history. We have seen too many people come here who came off an injury and lo and behold, they re-aggravate it. People who have little injury histories here and there, and they re-aggravate something.
You would think they learned their lessons at this point. Especially with the overall Yankees injury history of the last, say, 4 years. You would think they learned a lesson, but yeah. I think since we last talked, the Dodgers made another big signing.
Yoshi Yamamoto. I mean,
yes.
That 325, dude. That's...
Listen, I've seen...
I mean, if the Yankees got him, I'd be like, yeesh, but
sure.
I'd still be happy at the end of the day.
Right, but... play a little devil's advocate here. Listen, I've seen his curveball. It's awesome. It's devastating. His pitches are devastating. He's not playing in the U.S. though, and would it make you happy to see him be, to tank, to be another like Kaz Matsui or like it
would make me happy.
Or
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm like as a human. I mean, who cares? He's getting $300 million. But like,
it's a lot to gamble with. They have it.
No, like for his sake, I hope he works. I don't hate the Dodgers, but I would prefer for him to have like maybe a 3.8 ERA and just have it be like a whew, glad we dodged that bullet type of moment.
Right.
Like I want it to be so like we dodged a bullet.
Right.
Like that's ultimately what I want.
Right. Remains to be seen, for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, there's some anticipation with this baseball season, man. Like I'm actually excited. I'm excited for Yankee baseball. When the hell was the last time I could say that?
Probably the beginning of like a year ago today.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it looked great on paper.
I mean, I was excited when they signed Carlos Rodon. I was.
We could rewind the game tape. Yes, I remember that.
Yep. I was like, oh, this guy, he's great.
This could be awesome. We're print the tickets as we always. As
we're putting the lawn chairs down already.
Yeah, for sure. So remains to be seen. Wait, let's pitchers and catchers report in. There's a website goes spring training countdown 44 days. 44 days. Yep. Pitchers and catchers report February 12th, 2024. So it's a little over a month and a half.
I don't care about the pitchers and catchers on this. I know who the pitchers and catchers are.
Right. I'm just saying that just signals the beginning of.
Garrett Cole being a Yankee has sort of lost like all the mystique of it's like Garrett Cole. Like Garrett Cole is just like on this team and he's dominant.
Yeah.
Like Garrett Cole, like he won the Cy Young. Like that's cool. Like that's cool. That's just he's on our team now. That's nice. He's an ace.
Well, it's good to have at least one guy you can depend on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
Like clockwork. That'd be yeah, it'd be nice. For sure. Well, I almost thought I would just buy a couple of tickets to this thing, but I don't know if I'm going to be here on the 27th.
I'm not going to be here on the 27th.
Were you on the 27th of January?
School.
Oh, right. But you wouldn't rush down if you had a chance to. Like you could make it here and back in a day.
You think I want to face the music with that guy? No. With all the garbage I've said about him on here? God, no.
Again,
I'm the only guy the only guy in this business with the balls to say that.
Good point. I'm just saying though.
You think I want to go face to face with him?
It is your right to criticize as a fan.
About him.
And everything you said, I'd say was pretty accurate. You weren't overreaching. You were fairly honest, maybe a little overly emotional, but again, you're a fan.
Yeah, but again, you think I want to? No.
Yeah.
No, never.
All right.
I gotta be able to be critical of these guys.
You do, as an analyst.
Like, to me, it's like I can't
and a journalist.
I can't be like with Iona, I can't be critical of the people I cover because they're my friends. I live with them.
Right.
I literally live with people I cover.
Yes.
Although I don't live with anybody in Rocket League, but which makes it easier for me to criticize them. I told you the story about Atlantic City when, like, during the finals, we got absolutely smashed.
Yes.
And with school president in attendance, and I shredded my own school's team.
Yes. Well, I mean, you were telling the truth, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, I was. They'll be the first, like, Stony will be the first one to say it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, we got our asses kicked.
Well, how do you become better? People don't call you out on where your shortcomings are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
All right. Well, sorry, Aaron Boone, you're not getting our money, I guess. So, but I saw that. I thought that was funny. Like, literally, you could almost walk there if you had to.
I could walk to the
Fort Monmouth. Yeah.
I could walk to the fort from my house.
Yeah, that's how close he's going to be to us.
No, when Voyagers was on the fort. Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Oh yeah.
It was so easy.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, forgot they moved the school there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Aaron Boone, everybody. Aaron Boone coming to the great state of New Jersey, and I wonder what softballs are going to be. Yeah, if you don't go, they're going to be all softballs though. I bet. I wonder.
Most fans. I mean, I'd throw a softball question.
I'm sure.
Face to face. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to make.
I have a feeling they're going to be screening the questions too. Probably. They're gonna.
You know how much Aaron Boone doesn't like
criticism.
He doesn't
surprises.
Oh no! When he's on talking, and to his credit, he does open himself up to get flammed by John Boy and Jake,
right,
for his weekly segment.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be doing it this year because of that, but to his credit, he has opened himself up to be like he has gotten into like fights with Jake Story-Alley.
Yeah.
Like he's literally gotten into like arguments.
Right.
Like good back and forths.
Yeah. Well.
And then last season with everything that went down, Jake was like, "No, what was the point of this?" He's like, "Well, you don't know anything. Like you should blah, 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 blah."
Yeah.
And people, they don't like being pressed.
No, but hey, New York sports media, man, New York fandom.
I mean,
you're behind the crosshairs.
I can't blame the friggin' reporters for going and asking like professional questions and being courteous.
Right.
Because they're professionals.
Right.
I'm still an amateur.
I guess. Well, you're well on your way, though, my friend. You're well on your way. So.
Hopefully. I gotta nuke my Twitter account before I can do that.
Oh yeah, probably. But I don't know. I thought it'd be fun.
I already glassed my Twitter account once. You remember after that
I remember. Yes.
That caught a lot of traction.
I remember. Yeah. Geez, you deleted a lot of posts.
I nuked my entire Twitter.
I saw that. Okay. Everything.
It was a couple summers ago.
Yeah.
2022.
I remember. I was here.
Rough ride died.
I was here for that.
I didn't ignore it.
No.
I didn't.
You addressed it directly.
I addressed it directly, and I didn't do a basic generic content creator apology. I
Nope.
said like, yeah,
nope. I own up to it.
It was stupid.
It happens. So
no, in this day and age, you gotta be freaking careful.
Yeah, for sure.
I've already gone through some of my tweets and started deleting them.
Well,
you searched up all my tweets that mentioned Brian Cashman.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Well, yeah. I do enjoy your tweets though, so I catch them when I can, which you can too. Catch Cameron Woolley's tweets before he deletes them at Cam Woolley Show. Everybody, 2 O's.
I've weaned off the
rants.
I've weaned off the emotionally charged
Well,
rants.
we'll wait till the season begins again.
I put those in Discord.
Okay.
Where it's
harder to trace
in the confidence of my friends.
The members, yes.
Of like my friends.
Yes.
Like the people within the community who are also pissed off.
Yeah.
So
Hilarious. Cool. You got anything else? Anything else? It's that weird week between Christmas and New
it's
Year's. So
it's a no man's land of time, dude.
yeah, I love it. I wish it could be like this all the time. To be honest with you. Where it's like, hey,
I want to talk about the Detroit Pistons for a second.
oh yeah,
On that record, and I want to talk about like a funny little thing with the Pistons. And this idea came from me watching a TikTok.
Detroit. They're currently 2-29 for
They have
just for
lost-
reference.
I think they have lost 28 straight games.
So they were 2-1, and then they
are
haven't won.
one loss away from breaking the all-time losing streak record in the NBA.
Right. That is awful.
And I was like, I saw a TikTok where it was somebody posting about it. Like, oh, we play the Nuggets. Oh, we play the Celtics. Oh, we're going on the road to Golden State. And then it's like, we play the Pistons. It's like, nobody want. It is like the deadliest game of Duck Duck Goose.
Yes.
Somebody's gonna be the moron who loses. There's gonna be some team that's gonna be clowned for months and months after they lose the pin. They were up 20 on the Celtics last night.
Yes, with how much time left? It was like something like 4 minutes or something.
The third quarter.
Yeah. It was, yes. Total insanity. And they blew it. Celtics win 128-122. They, in overtime. Still, they blew it.
They host the Toronto Raptors. I mean, Toronto sports. I mean, that's only the Leafs, though.
I know, but what you're telling me is teams are more afraid to lose than they're excited to win then.
They are way more afraid to lose.
Okay.
I mean, the fans.
Right.
I don't think the players care that much, but like the fans definitely care.
Yes.
The fans don't want to deal with the internet scrutiny
Right.
of being a fan of the team that broke the Pistons.
How do you wake up and keep playing when you're in a 28-game losing streak?
The paycheck.
Good point. Okay, fair. Easy answer.
Yeah, the money.
Easy answer. Okay.
You could pay me a few $1,000,000 a year to play on this team.
Right. I mean, they might
do it. $5 million a year for, well, like 3 years.
Yeah.
That's enough to live on for the rest of your life if you.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, literally, just take that $15 million.
Yes.
Put it away into like a bond where
Yeah,
you just
just
got like 2% interest
earn
every
off
year.
the
You
interest.
can live off that.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they
Dude,
might.
just you can live off the interest of $15 million. That's easy.
I mean, if they had roster space, they might take you. At this point, what else? What do they have to lose?
6'3" is not that tall for a basketball player.
No.
And I can't shoot.
Okay, well
can't
that's
shoot.
okay. Strike one.
Every time I play pickup basketball, I can't shoot.
Okay. Do you have endurance? You got to run back and forth. No endurance. Okay.
No, I don't. I get winded after 2 possessions.
Okay. Can you rain threes off the bench?
No.
No. Okay.
Even though I'm white, I can't do
okay.
that.
Can you fight for the ball in the paint?
You'd think I'd be better at that.
Can you rebound?
Not really.
Okay. Well.
I can kind of defend though.
Okay. Defenses.
I guess,
satisfactory.
Well, all I can do because I'm big.
Wingspan. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Not a lot of people have like really scored on me.
Okay.
Like, I never thought about it, but I am like in pickup basketball.
Yeah.
I am a pretty solid defender when I play. When I play against the right, I can't guard a team's top option.
Okay.
But I can guard a team's like number 3.
Right. Okay.
Because like I stick my arm in the pass.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I stick my
yeah. Get your get your body in there. Yeah.
I'd probably foul everyone like crazy, but
well, you got 5 chances, so you're good. You're good.
No, I'd foul out in the first quarter.
Okay. Well, listen, they're 2-29. What's the worst they could do? It just
it could get pretty bad.
Yeah. So now people just
honestly, but the big thing is like every fan of a team doesn't want their team to lose to them. They don't want to be they don't want to be the one who ends up having the cartoonish bomb blow up in their face.
Right. Right. Well, then, yeah, you become the laughing stock for a little bit.
Yeah. Like, what they're doing is, like, basically playing the Pistons. It's like playing hot potato with a hand grenade.
Yes. When's it going to blow up?
Yeah, somebody pulled out the pin. Everyone's, like, throwing it around.
Right. Well, so you got to go in there and not underestimate them. Play your hardest so you don't so the grenade doesn't blow up.
You're not the idiot that loses to them.
Yeah. Poor Pistons. So you said the record's 30 in a row?
No, the record is 28. They tied it.
They tied it, so one more. They're okay. Well, at this point, what? What if they lose the record? That's still a loss. Sort of, not really,
No,
but
they don't want to be the team.
No.
That's the 29 straight losses.
You're right. They don't. Okay, fair enough.
Honestly, the only people who could be excited to go to Pistons games are 6-year-olds.
Right.
Like, you see the 6-year-olds who are in the stands just sort of doing their little kid jumps.
Yes.
Like with the foam fingers.
Yeah. Well.
Totally naive. Meanwhile, you see their dad in the stands. Like, you see just...
Yeah.
Like, you see, 30 years of being a Detroit sports fan just in his eyes. Like, you see the soul. Like you see the kid's eyes. There's a soul in there.
I'm just curious. I'm checking ticket prices on StubHub. Let's see here. Raptors at Pistons tomorrow night. 2 tickets. Oh, what are you getting for $28? Not bad. At the Little Caesars Arena for nosebleeds. That's reasonable to see.
Yeah.
That's reasonable. Or top shelf, almost $100. So or super courtside, $458. Okay, that yeah.
You gotta have stupid money.
That's a write-off right there.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no explanation.
That's a business expense.
Yes, for sure.
$1,800.
Oh, for courts, for the super VIP.
Hey, wait! I've sat courtside at a basketball game before.
Includes unlimited food, drinks, and beer. So hey, if you drank enough, you could put a dent in that. 1,800.
Open bar. If you're a Pistons fan, God knows you need it.
Yes, I mean, they're yeah. Woo.
That one time I went to the Legend Suite in Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah, candy.
Oh.
I saw that candy
There was
section.
a massive ice cream bar.
Yeah.
Although I only ate cheese fries because that's my ultimatum when I go to Yankee Stadium.
Cheese fries.
I missed 2.5 innings of a game that I went to.
Waiting for cheese fries. Yeah.
Waiting for cheese fries because
cheese fries.
We never win when I don't get cheese fries.
Right.
If I go to a Yankee game this year, hell, I'm gonna pull up an hour early.
Yeah, we'll just get them early. Just get them early.
Yeah, I get them early so I can sit down. I mean, I'm not gonna be hungry during the game a lot anyway because I'm nervous.
Right.
I'm hoping I need to when you go to a sporting event, that's an investment.
Yes.
You hope to get the return, and the return is watching your team win and going out with a little more dopamine running through your system.
Yeah.
If they lose, you wasted $100.
Ideally, you've paid money to watch them win. Yes. You don't pay money to watch your team lose. That stings.
Even when we went to the Devils game, dude, in a vacuum, it was fun sitting on the glass.
It was.
But that was a miserable game. Afterward, I was like, God damn it! I was like, man, God damn it. Man.
Yeah.
Typical 2019 Devils. Why? The hype in that offseason.
Yeah.
And I thought Ottawa Senators, they suck.
That was the PK Subban year, right? When we were we're going to win the cup.
That was Jack Hughes, raw 18.
Yeah, it was first
Hughes,
year. Yep. Him getting pushed around. Yeah.
He weighed he was a twig.
He did. Real quick, 2 Michigan goals on the same night.
Connor Bedard. Dude, he's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Rarely seen goal. Lacrosse style they call it, but against Jordan Bennington, one against Bennington, which
that guy's been made everyone's been making a fool out of him for the last few years ever since he won the cup.
Yeah. Everyone's like, well, why don't they put in goals like that all the time? So you know how hard that is? It's not. to be that.
It's hard.
Yeah.
At moving at that speed,
Yep.
you have a 220-pound defenseman just barreling down
Right.
on
So
you.
you're on the move. You flip a puck up on your stick and you throw it into the net. Not
the
easy.
Physics are so hard. Also, you don't want to get nailed for high sticking.
Yep. Exactly. So you got to keep it below the crossbar too. So yes, not easy. 2 in 1 night though. So if you have not seen them, go check the replays. They're pretty impressive.
I still don't know how to do them in shell.
Is it possible?
It's possible. There's a specific input for it.
That's a
but
keystroke
I don't-
combination. That's fun. That's hilarious. Yeah. Anyways, hockey, everybody. Baseball,
Hockey,
football.
baseball, football. We even talked about some basketball here. That's
I know. It's crazy. And some video games. Great.
video games.
Yeah.
Games.
That's awesome. So, well, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
And, we might be able to fit in a couple more shows before you got to get out back to school.
Yeah.
So, this is good, though.
Yeah, I should. It's always fun to come in here and bullshit with you.
I love it, man. I love it. All right.
All right. So, from Ming Chen and a Shared Universe podcast studio, I am Cameron Woolley. Don't forget to check out my gaming channel. I'll put that in the description. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.